Morality does not score points with God. Morality can never score points with God. So what about works? Why do we do good works? What about works? Can we have believers whose work don't prove their salvation? Well, first of all, works don't prove salvation. Salvation is a proof of Christ's work. Your works don't prove salvation. Salvation is a proof of Christ's work. Salvation is not a proof of your works. Salvation is a proof of Christ's work. James chapter 2 verse 14 to 24 begins to talk about Abraham. Okay, so let's read a few things there. James chapter 2 verse 14, PJ.
What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he hath faith and have not works? Can faith save him?
Next verse.
If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding you give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit?
Next verse.
Even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone.
Okay.
Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works.
Next verse. Pay attention.
Thou believest that there is one God. Thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Next verse.
But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead?
Will you know that faith without works? And you know, that's where another moralist. How can you say you have faith in what Jesus has done and there is no works to show that this faith? After all, even James said, faith without works is dead. Even Satan believes and trembles, and yet he is not righteous. So faith alone cannot save. Don't let Damina deceive you. That's a bad teacher. He didn't read everything. Read on, PJ. Let's correct him.
Was not Abraham our father justified by
So
works?
everything he has said was to bring out the circumstance of Abraham. Okay? So all he has said now will be situated within a narrative that explains what he is saying. Are we together here? So was not Abraham
our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar?
Yes. Next verse.
Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect?
Next verse.
And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believed God, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of God.
24.
Ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only.
That is where the thing, when they reach to that place, it will carry them up and hit them on the floor. Pwah! And they will lie down and be convulsing. Faith alone cannot save. Don't follow that, Mina. You need works. If you don't have works, you will go to heaven. They are convulsing. You see then how that by works a man is justified and not by faith only. But this conclusion is as a result of a narrative. So what is the narrative? That Abraham offered Isaac to be justified. What is James teaching here? Where was Abraham justified? Genesis chapter 15. PJ, put it up. Genesis 15 verse 6.
And he believed in the Lord, and he counted it to him for righteousness.
Faith made Abraham righteous. Where did he offer Isaac? Genesis what? 22 verse 1.
And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham and said unto him, Abraham, and he said, behold, here I am.
Next verse.
And he said, take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee.
When was Abraham righteous? Genesis 15. Where did he offer Isaac? Genesis. Is it by offering Isaac he became righteous? How did he become righteous? By faith. Then long long after he is righteous, he now offered Isaac as a fruit of spiritual growth. Offering Isaac was not a prerequisite for righteousness. Offering Isaac was a proof that this righteous man is growing. So when he's saying faith and works, he is talking about the fact that when you believe in Jesus, there are fruits. Then he began to say, brother is hungry. Instead of you giving him food, you pray for him. Prayer cannot fill a hungry stomach. So that is faith without works. It's talking about the love walk. It's talking about spiritual growth. It's talking about loving the brethren. Okay? He's not talking about faith for righteousness. He's talking about faith as the lifestyle of the believer that produces the fruits of love. Am I teaching here? That's what he's teaching here. He's teaching love. He's teaching being a blessing to people. You are born of God. The love of God is shed abroad in your heart. Therefore, because you have the love of God, as you begin to grow, that love will begin to find expression. A brother has not eaten, you take him home and give him food. A sister doesn't look well dressed, you have up to 5 in your house, you take one and give to her.